Yo guys, what's going on? It's Rose here, bringing you guys week 9 of our FBL Season 6 Championship run. We're facing the Commissioner, Banette, coach of the Charlotte Beedrills. Their team is as follows: Genesect with no shift gear or anything like that, no speed boosting. Mega Garchomp, Clefable, Slowking, Tangrowth, Mienshao, Talonflame, Empoleon, Regirock, Spiritomb, and Type Null. And if you don't remember our team, I'll go over that real fast. We got Tapu Koko, Mega Kangaskhan, Hoopa Unbound, Buzzwole, Celesteela, Volcanion, Goodra, Rhyperior, Slurpuff, Cryogonal, and Vileplume. This is a very important match because we essentially, if we want to guarantee ourselves playoffs, we have to win this week and next week. As of right now, that could change in the next couple days, but as of right now, if we want to make playoffs, we have to win out. Because playoffs right now is very, very, very competitive. Pretty much every team except for like one or two teams has a chance at playoffs. And every team except for like one or two teams has a chance at missing playoffs. So everything could change in the next 2 weeks, which is kind of insane to me. But you know, we just kind of have to be prepared for that. But I'm gonna go over our team as follows, and then I'm gonna send over the challenge to Banette. We got Coco this week. We're bringing Shukaberry again. We've brought it a couple times this season, and it's not going to change, really. U-Turn, D-Gleam, T-Bolt, and Calm Mind. Enough speed to outspeed Talonflame. Honestly, we can kind of win with this if we can down his team a little bit. If we can get rid of Garchomp, we can honestly just kind of win with this. Genesect could be a problem if it's Scarfed, but other than that, if we can get rid of potential Gale Wings on Talonflame and weaken Garchomp enough, this just wins. Because I don't have to worry about Scale Shot, because obviously it can't hit me. And if it is Scale Shot and he gets that Scale Shot off, then I have Shukaberry, so I'm good there. And I'm honestly not like super worried about that much, at least. I think, like I said, I think Coco can kind of just win this week if I can get a Calm Mind up. Type Null is a problem in that respect, because it is very bulky with Eviolite and just being what it is already, how bulky it is naturally. So that's a little bit of an issue. Plus Rest, Sleep Talk is a potential bring, but I think we have enough to work around it. Next up we got Honeynut, the Volcanion. I'm not running any speed because realistically the stuff, like most of the stuff that I hit, I don't need to run speed for. I mean, I could run speed for like an offensive Clefable, but I mean, I don't really see that happening. Steam Eruption, Fire Blast, Earth Power, and Toxic. Toxic just for like the Slowking and the Tangrowth, if I can't really, you know, manage that too well, hopefully, and then also for the Spiritomb, and then if it's not Rest Type Null, which I'm expecting it to be Rest Type Null, it'll be for that too. Steam Eruption plus Fire Blast really just does the damage to everything on this team, not named Empoleon, and that's why we're bringing Earth Power, because I believe it 2-hit KOs Spadef Empoleon that's not running Shuka, or it does a lot to Spadef Empoleon, so there's that. Next up, we got Mamoru the Kangaskhan, Max Jolly, just because that outspeeds Genesect guaranteed by, I think, like 2 points, but I didn't think that the 4 extra I would have gotten matters, really. Body Slam, Fire Punch, EQ, and Power Up Punch. If it's Unaware Clefable, that's a problem for this, but it's better for something like Volcanion, because that means I can Toxic it. If it's like an Unaware Cosmic Power bullshit, I really just, you know, whatever. Not that big of a deal. But yeah, +2 Kangaskhan. Again, it does a lot of damage to this team. Part of the reason I'm bringing Earthquake is because of, obviously, like Empoleon and Regirock can kind of wall this thing otherwise, but also Spiritomb can kind of shut me down, and I'm kind of worried about that, but I think we have enough to work around it defensively. Next up, we have Slurpuff, Max Attack Adamant with enough speed to outspeed Talonflame after an Unburden boost, which is why we're bringing Citrus Berry, Belly Drum, Play Rough, Drain Punch, and Facade. Facade, just in case there's like a Will-O-Wisping Talonflame, or I get burned by Scald, or burnt by the Will-O-Wisping Spiritomb, or, you know, just anything that could happen, I want Facade just in case. So, otherwise, Play Rough plus Drain Punch hurts the entire team, obviously, except for Talonflame, but we have the Facade for that. If we get Flame Body burnt as well, then we have Facade as well. That just, once, like, Spiritomb is gone, and Regirock is weakened enough, a +6 Facade does a lot of damage to this team. +6 Facade does a lot to this team in general, just, it's going to be hard for the resist and stuff like that. Next up, we have Muffin the Celesteela, Flamethrower, Leech Seed, Flash Cannon, and Protect. I just read that completely out of fucking order. Flash Cannon plus Flamethrower does pretty much all we need to this team. I could have ran Giga Drain for the Slowking, but I think Leech Seed Protect might be more valuable because it helps us wall it. And then we have enough special defense. I know we take one T-Bolt from the Genesect. We might take two depending on if it becomes like a plus special attack or attack based on whatever it switches in on. Hopefully we can get it to where it's a plus attack. I think that'll make it easier for us. And then we also take, I believe we take two. If we protect, we take two. I think Adamant Banded Close Combats from the Mienshao. And then last but not least, we have Tyndall, the Cryogonal, Freeze Dry, Flash Cannon, Rapid Spin, and Recover. Enough speed to speed tie with Mienshao. Otherwise, I mean, it's a pretty standard Cryogonal set we've been bringing. Flash Cannon basically just for the Clefable. That's really all it's there for, and I guess for the Regirock as well. Although I'm going to try not to stay in on Regirock, so hopefully we don't have to do that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get right into the battle. And I'll see you guys here in a minute. Alright. Got the calcs in. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and we're back in 3, 2, 1. Alright, guys, we're back facing Banette, coach of the, I'm not even gonna fucking remember that, that's fine. But he's the commissioner as well, so hopefully we do take this win. So no Regirock, which is really good for me. No Mienshao as well, which is good. He brought a lot of the stuff I kind of expected. Looking at his matchup, yeah, Slowking, Tangrowth, yep, no Empoleon, which is fine. Spiritomb is here. This also means that Slurpuff is much, much better. That means I also have to worry about, like, being burnt a lot less, which is good. No Talonflame. I'm not entirely surprised because Coco is here and outspeeds it, and Coco had a really good matchup. Thing is, I'm kind of expecting either Scale Shot or Sword Stance or both Garchomp. I'm expecting some sort of setup Garchomp. I'm expecting maybe a Trick Room Spiritomb, not sure. Scarf Genesect, and then just these two are going to be annoying to break. But because we have Toxic, and outside of Clefable, there's no Cleric. So if we can get rid of Clefable, because looking at Calcs, we do a lot of damage. We do a lot. Steam Eruption, I think, 3-hit KOs Spadef Clefable, and has a chance to 2-hit KO Fizzzev. So hopefully we do that. I'm honestly just gonna lead Coco here, because it's my best my best lead. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Coco leads Genesect. It gets the special attack boost. That doesn't really tell me anything. I'm gonna look at Genesect right now, because I'm really not sure as to what this gets. I know it gets some decent stuff, but I'm not entirely sure. Does it get anything to hit me right now? So, like, Flash Cannon's obviously there. It could be Scarf Gunk Shot. That is a potential. Do I want to, like... Oh, I forgot about Electric Terrain. Oh, shit. I didn't calc for Electric Terrain T-Bolts. Oops. I kind of just want to click T-Bolt. Coco, Genesect, if it's the Scarf set. I mean, Ice Beam is there. Do I live a Gunk Shot? No. That's a problem. And T-Bolt, 2-hit KOs. I'm gonna just click T-Bolt. It is Scarfed, so we do know that now. And he is gonna go into Tangrowth, that's fine. 20%, that's decent, and it is leftovers, so it's not Rocky Helmet or anything, which is good for me. I mean, he could knock off here. That would be annoying. I'm gonna U-turn here, 24. What does that tell me about this? Tangrowth, if it's physically defensive, no, okay, so it's specially defensive. Good to know. It is specially defensive, which means, like, Celesteela, for example, Flamethrower does 2-hit KO, so that's good for us. And I wouldn't expect him to stay in. I'd probably Leech Seed on that turn, so... Yep, okay, he Leech Seeds me. I'm gonna Leech Seed this turn. I don't think you stay in, I think you switch out. Likely into Slowking. Or into Garchomp, that's... Actually, that works too. I'm gonna just go into Coco right now. He does Fire Blast. I guess he expected, what's its name to come in? The fucking, Cryo? Or maybe he expected me to stand. I kind of expected, Garchomp. Oh, that's what it's for. I think I live two, I think I live with Celesteela. I think I live 2 Fire Blasts from this if it's not, like, modest or anything. 60% is a lot of damage. Garchomp. Let's take a look at this calc real quick. Mixed Mega, Fire Blast. That is max modest. Cool. Does D-Gleam just 61%? Does a lot. Am I willing to lose Coco right now? I think so. Tangrowth, it's not taking it very well. 29. That didn't do anything. I'm actually just gonna swap out into this right now. Into Volcanion, I think. He does Leech Seed this time as well. And then this time, I think I'm gonna go into Celesteela. Double out. Yep, he does go into Slowking. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm actually gonna go into Cryo here. Force him to go into Genesect and use that to my advantage. Yep, he's going into Genesect. I'm just gonna double into Celesteela here. Iron Head doesn't do anything to me, which is good. I'm just gonna Leech Seed this time. Yep, we get that off, which is good for me. Okay, so we're good. We're good right now. We are good right now. Flash Cannon doesn't do a ton to this thing, which kind of sucks, but... He tries to Earth Power. He expected me to go Coco. I chose not to, which I'm glad I didn't. I think he's going to go into Slowking this time, so I'm actually going to go into Coco now. Okay, he does Fire Blast. We lose Coco. Not the worst thing in the world. How well does, like, Slurpuff, for example, take from this thing? Garchomp. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be the same. Earth Power, 55. We won't outspeed Scarf, Genesect, so I don't really want to do that. I will outspeed with Kangaskhan, and that would force in Spiritomb. So I could go into Kangaskhan right now. And then I could just Earthquake. I really could just Earthquake. Because I'm guessing Earthquake at this point would kill. Let's just modest. Earthquake 33. 39, it's a roll. I don't like that. based on how much Flash Cannon did, 25, so he's got some HP investment, so I definitely don't kill with Earthquake. I'd have to go into Kangaskhan and probably double into Volcanion. Because Volcanion would kill this with Steam Eruption, right? Yeah. This would be gone. It would also do a lot of damage with Earth Power. But I'm going to go into Kangaskhan here. I'm not sure if that was the right play or not. Spiritomb is really obvious here. And I want to play on that, but I don't know if I can. Maybe I go Celesteela. That's a very good neutral play. I'm going to go Celesteela. Okay, he does go into Spiritomb. That's good for me. I'm just going to Leech Seed this time. If I can get a Leech Seed up, that's great for me. He doesn't know what I have on this thing. I almost brought Air Slash over that, so I'm gonna just Earth. I'm gonna Flamethrower this turn because Flamethrower should 2-hit KO this thing, or do a lot. Yeah, that does a lot. So no leftovers for me. I'm gonna Leech Seed this time. Why would you stay in? Okay. I'm gonna go into Cryo. Yep, that's amazing for me. And I'm just going to okay. Volcanion versus like a Genesect, because that's what obviously that's what he's gonna do. I feel. If he gets Thunderbolt, I mean if he has Thunderbolt on it, it does a lot, but we take it. 87. Yeah, I would live as long as he doesn't get the special attack boost. Right. I kind of just want to Freeze Dry. Yeah, I knew he was going into that. He gets the attack boost, which is better for me. That's better for me anyways. And I'm just going to go... I could actually... I kind of want to recover and predict the U-turn, but I can't. Yeah, it was obvious, but I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I'm going to Leech Seed. Kind of want to go into Cryo, because Cryo takes this, right? Fire Blast, Cryogonal. It does, not well, but it does. We are weakening his team a little bit. We're weakening Genesect, which is better for me. I'm gonna do it. Alright, this time... I'm gonna recover. This time, I'm going to, I'm gonna Freeze Ride this time, because he doesn't have a switch into Freeze Ride right now. And I don't think he's gonna Iron Head this time. I think that's, yeah. Wow! It just kills anyway. Okay. That kind of sucks. That actually really sucks. So... I gotta do this, and I have to EQ, because EQ is like the only thing I have really for this. So yeah, Spiritomb does come in. I knew that was gonna come because of Kangaskhan, so we do a decent bit actually. That's 30% for damage, which isn't terrible. Spiritomb. Let's just say it's the Calm Mindset. Earthquake 29 to yeah, it did 31 in total. So that is just physically defensive. I'm gonna go into Volcanion right now, actually, on the Will-O-Wisp. Yep. Awesome for me. Flamethrower would kill the incoming Garchomp, right? I don't have Fire Blast. Shit. Garch. But yeah, Earth Power would kill. And Steam Eruption would. I kind of want a Steam Eruption here. He doesn't really know, he doesn't know anything about this Volcanion, which is good for me. He could honestly even go into something like Slowking. I can't risk that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna get a Toxic. Nope, I don't. Cool, 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 cool. Cool beans. That's awful. Fuck. What do I do? What, Celesteela, what do I need it for? I don't think I need it for anything anymore. Volcanion is really how I win this game. I have to bank on a miss. He hasn't missed a single Fire Blast, which is like the absolute fucking worst. I really needed that Toxic on the Slowking. That would have been really good for me. This time, I'm going to Power Up Punch because I think he's going to go into Tangrowth expecting me to EQ again. No, he didn't. Wow. I really don't agree with that. I mean, I guess he lost nothing by doing this, I guess. I'm just going to go back into Volk. And I'm just going to Toxic again. Get a Toxic off on this. That's good. I'm just going to Steam Eruption now. Yeah, cool. I'll get a Toxic off again. Goes into Garchomp. And now, at this point, can I win with Slurpuff? Because that's kind of like my win con here. Yeah, he loses nothing by clicking Earth Power, so I'm just going to sack off here. I think I have to... No, I can't yet. I have to, I'm gonna double. Okay. Good for me, good for me. I'm just gonna Belly Drum. I'm gonna do it. I hope he misses a Will-O-Wisp. Fuck, he didn't. Yeah, no, this game's over now. And I'm guessing... No, it's not unaware. I'm gonna Drain Punch. Okay, he doesn't. I thought he was gonna go into Genesect. I can kind of still win this, I think. I really... Actually, no, never mind, I don't. I lose this. Losing Coco was huge. I need to... I got kind of unlucky a little bit. He also doesn't know my speed with this, so he doesn't know whether or not his Genesect will outspeed. I think that's what he's calculating for right now. What he doesn't know is he probably does. Unburden is boosted. Yeah, 388. Yeah, he'll outspeed me. If I was like max speed, would I have outsped? 486. Genesect. If I'm Jolly, I do. Okay, this I'm going to Drain Punch here. Actually, I'm gonna Facade. Facade does a lot. Gets rid of that. That's huge. That actually could facilitate my win. Never mind. Nope, I lose because, yeah, I lose. So definitely a GG to him. He played this game really well. I did not. So playoffs are still a potential. It's not guaranteed. We are gonna have to win next week, which is better. I think my matchup is better next week. I didn't have a great switch in for Genesect this week. Genesect was a huge issue. There's not much I could have done about it, like, genuinely. I think maybe if I brought Buzzwole in hindsight over, like, I don't know. I don't know if maybe if I brought Buzzwole over, like, Volcanion, that would have been better for me. I'm not sure. It was a tough game. Not much, like I said, not much I could have done about it. But GG's to Banette. He played really well, and I'll see you guys in the next week. Peace out.